Hi, everybody. I'm coming on live and for the second time ever on my business page, so I'm super excited about that. If any of you want to come visit me on Facebook, you can come and check out my business page under Kristin Davies page. You'll find it right there. I love to post my video content there, memes there, information there. Hi, William. And so today we're coming on live, and I'm going to bring Cynthia on with me, and we're going to talk about our spiritual experiences that we've had over the last 6 months. And not only that, but, our channeling abilities and how they've opened up. Cynthia has been in the course in which I helped to teach 6 months ago. And she's also going to be coming in to the Mediumship 101 course that I am going to be teaching in the middle of January on January 15th. And if you are interested in a beginner's mediumship course to learn how to connect with spirit, the Mediumship 101 course is starting on the 15th of January for a full month for $99 US. So that's what's happening there. Hello, everyone. And so I'm just waiting for Cynthia to come on with me, and we're just going to chat. It's, for me, it's like I can talk about something till I'm blue in the face, but you know what? Having somebody else's experience, their experiences is invaluable. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to hear from Cynthia. She is so amazing. She is all the way over on the other side in New York State. There she is. And so here we go. So,
Hey!
well, there you are!
Aw.
Sparkling fire behind you. Oh
Yeah, trying to stay warm. It's freezing here.
Oh, really? My gosh, that looks pretty awesome. Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, that's the one thing I would love to have.
Yeah, it is nice. I would never give it up. I love it.
No.
Nope.
I'll tell you, that's what I want. I want that right there.
Yep.
So thanks for coming on with me.
Oh,
today.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
I was letting everybody know that you're going to be coming into the Mediumship 101 course.
Yep.
And we're going to go live, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to learn how to chat with spirit again and again and again, and we're going to practice, and I just can't wait for it.
I know, me too. That's what I need, the practice, the discipline, the practice,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so when you took the last course that I was teaching last summer, why did you take it? Like, why did you take it?
Well, I follow a lot of your YouTube videos, and every time you announce the class, I'd be like, I got to do that. I got to do that. Another month would go by. Yeah, I really need to do that. And then you were on your last month, and I'm like, no, I have to do it now.
Yeah, I got to get in there.
So
See what everybody else is talking
something was pushing me. So yeah, I got in on the last month. Took a little while to do some catching up and figuring out what was going on, because my previous experience to that is there is no experience. So I just knew I was being pushed.
And it's the technical side of how to operate through the group too. And this time we're going to have William come on, and he's going to do a video and answer questions about how to navigate through the Facebook group. So everybody will have your time of it.
Right.
And then if you have any questions, you can ask questions.
Right.
And we'll help with that.
Well, that was part of it. Plus, I was new to Facebook. So I was trying not only to learn the group, but learn how to navigate Facebook. So.
Yeah, because you were watching me on YouTube.
Yeah.
And on my YouTube channel, Kristin Davies.
Yep.
And like, you kept watching. You're like, I gotta get in on that.
I was saying, how are these people asking questions? I want to ask a question.
Yeah. Surprise! Yeah. I haven't gone live on YouTube yet.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know who I follow when I ask, oh, maybe I should go live on YouTube. My angels are like, nope, Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I'll follow their lead. I'm not saying it won't happen. It's just
Yeah.
not happening yet.
Just not yet. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so prior to taking the course last summer, were you finding that you had your channels were a little open? You were having a little bit of experience connecting,
Um,
weren't you? I'm pretty sure.
I think I was more questioning everything. I was
Yeah.
questioning everything around me, what I was doing, about life, the government, everything. And
Yeah.
that's what kind of kept pushing me. And then I kept finding your videos and channeling Erik videos. And
Yeah.
I was like, something's going on. I need to figure out what this is. I was saying, I don't want to be left behind. I want to be part of this. So that's what
Well,
pushed me into it.
when you start having that curiosity,
Yeah.
well, the angels say that that's the beginning
Yeah.
of your awakening. So when you start being curious about things and you start kind of, and I don't mean like conspiracy theories. I'm talking about,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about, hmm, what is that ringing in my ear?
Right.
Why silence on the side of my head? How come I have energy coming in through my throat chakra? Who's trying to connect to me? Who's trying to knock on my door? And then you're pulled and you're gravitated to watching content on YouTube and maybe paranormal
Right.
programs, and you're asking a ton of questions. That's the
Yep.
beginning.
Yep.
And then there's a stage you go through where you just don't want to be around people because you start to shift and other people's energy. Um, you just kind of want to be a little bit more isolated for a little
Yeah,
while.
you look at things differently and you're like, you don't really know who to believe or what to believe. You kind of go through a shock phase, you know. Everything you
Yeah.
learned growing up, well, was that right? Was that wrong? You know, so you go through all of that and it takes a while to sort it all out.
And each person's going to be individual on their path, their own unique path. And, I'm always one to follow my internal guidance system,
Yeah.
known as your clairsentience. And boy, we're going to teach a lot about, opening up your channels and developing your channels so that you can communicate. Because I'm sure you saw me with Krista. Spirit wants to communicate with us just as much as we want to communicate with
Right.
them.
Right.
And I'm your divine team of angels,
Yeah.
high vibration frequencies. And I just can't wait for this course to start. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I'm excited too.
yeah, because it's going to be rearing right out the gate.
Yeah.
So pre-recorded material, ebook. We're going to be going live every day. 7 mediums are on hand to help everybody.
Great. I think the
Like,
live part is a big part of
isn't
it
it
because
fun?
it's fun. It gives you this jolt of
Yeah.
energy that you really don't expect, you know,
Oh yeah.
and it's all wonderful people listening, helping, you know, that there's no reason to be nervous about it. You just do it and you'll be so excited you did when it's over.
It's a super, super high vibrational environment,
Yeah.
and it's comfortable, and everybody wants to make you comfortable.
Yep.
And so, since the course, have you noticed any changes, like how spirit is communicating with you? Are you noticing any differences? Any of your channels that have changed or opened
Um,
up?
well, since I really wasn't aware so much of the channels before, to me,
Yeah.
it's been a learning process. Um, yeah, Erik actually ran my dishwasher a few weeks ago, and I just knew it was him. Bizarre.
That is not surprising at all.
He's
You,
crazy.
you, you've heard how he flicked a container right off the top of my microwave,
Yeah,
and finger hit it. Like I heard a finger
you heard
smoke.
it. Wow.
I heard it. Me and my friend. And she was sitting in total view of it and saw the whole thing. And I was like, what was that? And she said, it flicked right off your micro. And the way it landed, not normal. Like, why did that?
Yeah.
Zip line,
Well,
you
you
know,
know who that is.
yeah. Well, then I was like, wait a minute. And then I tuned in because I'm not in on tuning in all the time. You have
Right.
to have your time for rest time. And then I'm on when I'm on.
Right.
And when I was on, I could see Erik like
Ah.
dancing in my living room. Yeah, woo! And he was trying to get my friend's attention because she was not aware and she was just starting to ask questions herself. Well, he got her attention. So
Yeah.
when your dishwasher went on, Sorry.
I was like, I just ran that. Why is that running? And it's not easy to bump. There's not that you bumped it. And in my head, it's like, Erik did
You have
it.
to push buttons.
Yeah.
You have to push buttons.
Yeah,
right?
and hard too. It's not easy. Yeah.
The next thought, I think, well, maybe a timer, but
No,
you know,
there is no
you just
timer.
ran. There's no
Yeah.
timer. Oh, well, we're good there. We know
Yeah.
it's there.
And actually,
You're not getting smelly smells, right?
yeah. No, I haven't smelled anything. Thank goodness.
Me too. I told him, I'm like, don't you dare put that around me. I got a sensitive sniffer here. But he likes to blow in my face a few times. Right in my face. So yeah. He gets what he said. Oh, somebody's telling Erik, turn off my lights. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's playful, all right.
He is.
He just likes to tease, and you know what? He's getting our attention.
Right.
So it's
yeah.
we're believing. We're like, okay, well, who flicked that off my microwave? You believe now, right? My friend, she was like,
That's funny. Yeah,
So,
I think a big part of it is believing too, like when you experience things, because actually I didn't even tell you this. Monday night after we talked and I said, yeah, I would love to go live and talk about this. That night in my meditation, I had this huge, strong energy I never felt before coming in back here. And I did what you said. I stopped and I said, okay, wait a minute. Like I didn't dismiss it. I'm like, who is this? And it was Jesus. And all he said was, thank you. And that's all I heard as far as words go. But the feeling was he was thanking me for, coming live with you and talking about this and getting the word out and getting more people, to know the truth and to know what's really going on. So that's all that was a new one.
And I thank him for thanking you. I'm like, that's great confirmation for you. You felt his energy.
Yep, absolutely. Actually, I stopped and I said, can you just move back a little? It was so strong. I just like you said to do. And it worked.
It does work.
It worked.
You feel like you're getting head pressure or lightheadedness.
Oh, it was crazy energy, crazy.
People all the time, they're like, I'm getting migraines, I'm getting headaches, but they're opening your channels, right?
Yeah.
So you've got your crown, your third eye, your ear chakras, you've got your throat, you've got several in the back. And if those are open, you have a lot of energy around you. We're talking about they can dial it down and they can expand their energy. So he must have been right.
Oh, it was very intense. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking, I told Jesus to back up. It's like...
Don't worry, I have too. Like, it can only take so much. So if anybody wants to know who we're talking about with Erik, you can go to Channeling Erik on YouTube. Erik with a K. Channeling Erik, okay?
Yep.
And everybody knows who Jesus is, so I don't think we have to explain that.
No.
But when I'm out in public, I'll talk to him, and I'll call him JC, And he does, he doesn't want us to take things too seriously. That's what I've found.
Right.
When he first came to me, I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I said that to him. I said that to him. And he said, I just would like you to, he says, I'm aware. He knows everything. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
And he said, I would like you to see me, not in a religious type of way or a religious dogma sort of way, but as your big brother in spirit who's been around the block a few more times than you. And I said, okay, I can do that. It took me a month, but I was like, yeah, all right. He can help you in ways that you just can't even fathom.
Yeah.
So it is wonderful working with such a high vibrational energy.
Yeah.
And Erik, he's just a little prankster, and you can have fun with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are some of the other questions I wanted to ask you? So are there any other experiences that you've had with spirit getting your attention? Any ringing in the ear? Any silence on the side of the head? Any pressure?
I've twice in my meditations, Archangel Michael, and he presented in a certain place to my right. I heard his words. I felt his presence. I actually one time smelled him like a rose, floral, like a floral flower. And also the birds at that time, I was sitting outside, were singing, but it wasn't, this was different. In fact, that's how I knew it was something different, because the birds were so loud and crisp and clear. Like I knew there just had to be something else there besides the other feelings I was having. So yeah, so twice with him.
I know what you mean with the birds, because there's a type of bird that sings outside, and I know when that bird is singing that the angels are. I think it's like a peaceful thing. They're getting my attention, and it's very peaceful. But it only happens once in a while,
Right.
and it's very specific. And it, like this type of bird doesn't come around very often.
Yeah. Yeah.
And others have told me when they have the angels around, they smell roses.
Right.
So that is something that I've heard before.
Yeah.
I have had a friend of mine who we were connecting with, her mom who had passed over, and we were smelling hyacinth, and that was her mom's favorite floral.
Oh.
And we were both smelling it so easily.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many different clairs that we're going to touch on. I mean, there's clairvoyance, which is the last one for me. Clairvoyance was not something that was coming in right out the gate. I've been reading a teleprompter in my head. And then I moved from my strongest, which is clairsentience, feeling, claircognizance, which is ideas, information, knowing, information that just comes. You just know it. You just know the right thing to say. You just know that you forgot your water bottle in your house because they popped it in your head.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember dropping my car keys in my grocery bag, but I didn't know where I dropped them. I'm like, they were just in my hand. Where did they go? And my angel said, they're in your bag. Oh boy, that got my attention, and that was way before I was even hearing them. I was like, and there they were.
That's funny.
I could not find. So the last I'll talk about is clairaudience, which you can hear your heart in your head.
Yeah.
Right? The words will form, and they will be sentences and words in which we don't use.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I gotta go Google that word. I don't know. And they laugh at me because I'm like, I gotta go Google that because I don't understand what you're saying to me.
Right.
And then now there will be times where they're talking right into my ear, so I'll feel energy come down into my ear canal and tickle, or it'll stimulate my eardrum, and I'll tell them to step back. And they're like, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, "Thank you, thank you. I know you're here."
That's for sure.
I know your energy coming through the door. Yeah, spirit knows. They know. They wait on the other side of my glass sliding door here. They know they don't come in unless I invite them in. So everybody knows my rules, and we talk about boundaries, and of course, it's really important.
Yep.
It's a quick one. I don't talk too long on boundaries. I'm not sitting there in fear. Fear attracts more of the same. So we just set our boundaries. I'm in charge, and we go down that path. So, what was I going to say to you? So as we move along, you're going to come into the Mediumship 101 course, and then of course we have the Mediumship 102 course, which is right afterwards with William and Norm, and it's going to be really intensive. I can't wait for that one. I'm going to help them with that one too.
Good.
And so are there any last few words that you want to say to anybody about this course coming up January 5th?
I think, like, from my perspective, like, if you're questioning it, then just do it, because you're going to get so much out of it, more than you ever even expected. So just jump in with both feet and go for it, and you won't regret it for one moment.
If it's highlighted to you, if you're thinking about it a lot, if you're pulled to it.
Don't wait. Do it. Yeah. I'm so really glad I did.
Yeah, and $99 for a full month.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I'm pricing it like that on purpose in order to help as many as I can.
Yep.
And bare minimum, you're going to get a whole bunch of all the students are going to practice card readings on each other.
Yeah.
So you're going to get tons of mini readings for a month.
Yeah.
Then we're going to move into sensing energy. We're going to sense the energy around us, how it feels. What does it feel like? Does it feel feminine? Does it feel masculine? And then we're going to move right into practicing. We have Tina Godin coming in with us this time. Tina Godin, who works with the police on certain investigations as a
Well, that's
medium.
cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And Tina Godin is a certified channeling Erik medium. And Jason Adkins just became a medium as well. I mean, oh my gosh. And Jacqueline LeBlanc and Ashley Cunningham and William Schwartz and Nina Jones. And we're all going to be here to help everybody. So if you have any questions or you'd like to contact me about that, you can hit the book now button on my business page, Kristin Davies page on Facebook, or look under the description box on YouTube and check out my info there.
Yep.
All right.
I'm excited for William's class too, because I didn't realize that was going on. That's going to be a great follow-up.
Oh my God. Like William, honestly, like, come on. Like, who's better to teach than William and Norma?
Yep. Absolutely.
William has life coaching, like serious life coaching experience for 20 years. And he's going to take it to the whole new next level.
Yep.
So if you're like you need more help, maybe you need to release that which is no longer needed. You have a little bit of, you have some blocks.
Yeah.
Well, yes, who better to help you with that?
Yep. I think through my cards and things that I've been, dealing with, I think there are some blocks in my way that would be perfect for me. I can't wait.
When you get triggered in life, you have triggers. Triggers are anything like you get heated in the moment, you get irritated, maybe angry. You have heated emotional response to something. William and Norma are going to teach us how to work through that and release it.
Right.
We're not stuffing stuff down all the time. That's no fun over time.
No.
And that, you don't want to have blocks.
Yep.
We take the walls down. We don't need these walls no more.
No, we just want to be an open channel.
Open channel to light and love. And the more you focus on that, the more you attract that into your life. Absolutely.
Yep.
As we're manifestors of our reality.
Yep. Absolutely.
Jesus would say. Well, have a wonderful night.
Oh, thank you.
The fire behind you.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'm chilling here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. Okay, everyone. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to seeing you really soon.
Yep. Love you guys. Love everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.